let's do a video review, film breakdown. Some of the things that we would expect to be in the offenses of these two young guys. Let's start with Nate Scheelhaase.
Well, Scheelhaase is a guy. Obviously, he's a McVay guy. He's a guy. So you're going to see stuff. Everything's based on timing, right? That's just a simple slant arrow, but everything you see with them is timing. You're going to see the motion to create matchups. This is Puka Nacua. They motion him out. They get him matched up on the corner that they want to get. Then again, motion to widen the linebacker to get the clear windows. So basically, what you need to know about Scheelhaase is that Scheelhaase is a guy who has, he's not the coordinator. I don't like to call him a glorified quarterback coach because these guys in the NFL are really, really smart, and he's a young guy. But what he does if you're going to go through his strengths, is that he's in charge of the practice plans. He's in charge of taking McVay's vision and kind of bringing it into light. So that tells you he's in charge of the scouting teams. He's in charge of the defenses. So he knows exactly what McVay's doing. That doesn't say he knows how to call the plays like McVay, but he knows what McVay's philosophy is. This is going to be based on tight formations, motion, movement, shifts, all those things that are kind of the in vogue thing in the NFL. Scheelhaase is kind of the young guy who's kind of doing that now.
Yeah, currently 35 years old, is the pass game coordinator. My concern is he's going to look at the Browns pass game and go, where's Stafford, where's Puka Nacua, and where's Devontae Adams? I mean, there's a lot of toys to play with in that offense relative to the passing game.
Yeah, and Stafford's going to be the MVP, right? So, it's like the idea of, obviously all of us as coaches, we are better when we have better players. All of us as our coaches, we're only as good as our players. And that's going to be the case with the Browns. Now, the thing I worry about them hiring a young guy, which it kind of looks like they're maybe headed towards, I hope they're headed towards Schwartz, in my opinion, is the amount of CEO stuff that goes along with being the head coach. So these guys are brilliant young minds, but when you become a head coach from high school to college to pro, sometimes football goes away. You're now the CEO. Now, are you talking about a guy who's never been a coordinator or never been a head coach or just a coordinator for a year? Now you have to do that along with all the other responsibilities. And they're endless. The list is in the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of things you have to do and the fires you have to put out. I'm just not sure these young guys are being set up for success if they have to come in and be the CEO.
Yeah, and we heard earlier in the week on this show from Mike Pettin, who said, as a head coach, I didn't get to do nearly as much coaching of football. It was everything else, and it was a lot. He said in Cleveland it was a lot of putting out fires. So, again, it is a concern.